Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'll be. uh, I am continuing this this Bible reading plan, and so and I'm up to we're up to we're up to week 1, day 3, which is Genesis chapter 9 to chapter 12. To chapter 12. Genesis chapter 9. Chapter 9. AMPLPLIFIED. Okay.
Genesis 9. And God pronounced a blessing upon Noah and his sons, and said to them, Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth. And the fear of you and the dread and terror of you shall be upon every beast of the land, every bird of the air, all that creeps upon the ground, and upon all the fish of the sea. They are delivered into your hand. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. And as I gave you the green vegetables and plants, I give you everything. But you shall not eat flesh with the life of it, which is its blood. And surely for your lifeblood I will require an accounting. From every beast I will require it, and from every man who spills another's lifeblood, I will require a reckoning. Whoever sheds man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed, for in the image of God he made man. And you, be fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly on the earth, and multiply on it. Then God spoke to Noah and to his sons with him, saying, Behold, I establish my covenant or pledge with you, and with your descendants after you, and with every living creature that is with you, whether the birds, the livestock, or the wild beasts of the earth along with you, as many as came out of the ark, every animal of the earth. I will establish my covenant or pledge with you. Never again shall all flesh be cut off by the waters of a flood. Neither shall there ever again be a flood to destroy the earth and make it corrupt. And God said, This is the token of the covenant, solemn pledge, which I am making between me and you and every living creature that is with you for all future generations. I set my bow, rainbow, in the cloud, and it shall be a token or sign of a covenant or solemn pledge between me and the earth. And it shall be that when I bring clouds over the earth, and the bow, rainbow, is seen in the clouds, I will earnestly remember my covenant or solemn pledge which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, and the waters will no more become a flood to destroy and make all flesh corrupt. When the bow, rainbow, is in the clouds, and I look upon it, I will earnestly remember the everlasting covenant or pledge between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. And God said to Noah, This rainbow is the token or sign of the covenant or solemn pledge which I have established between me and all flesh upon the earth. The sons of Noah who went forth from the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the father of Canaan, born later. These are the 3 sons of Noah, and from them the whole earth was overspread and stocked with inhabitants. And Noah began to cultivate the ground, and he planted a vineyard. And he drank of the wine and became drunk, and he was uncovered and lay naked in his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, glanced at and saw the nakedness of his father, and told his 2 brothers outside. So Shem and Japheth took a garment, laid it upon the shoulders of both, and went backward and nakedness of their father, and their faces were backward, and they did not see their father's nakedness. When Noah awoke from his wine and knew the thing which his youngest son had done to him, he exclaimed, Cursed be Canaan, he shall be the servant of servants to his brethren. He also said, Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and blessed by the Lord my God be Shem, and let Canaan be his servant. May God enlarge Japheth, and let him dwell in the tents of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years. All the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. Genesis 10. This is the history of the generations, descendants of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The sons born to them after the flood were the sons of Japheth, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. The sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Riphath, and Togarmah. The sons of Javan, Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim. From these the coastland people spread. These are the sons of Japheth in their lands, each with his own language, by their families within their nations. The sons of Ham, Cush, Egypt, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. The sons of Cush, Seba, Havilah, Sabta, Rama, and Septeka. And the sons of Rama, Sheba, and Dedan. Cush became the father of Nimrod. He was the first to be a mighty man on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Therefore it is said, like Nimrod, a mighty hunter before the Lord. The beginning of his kingdom was Babel, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh in the land of Shinar in Babylonia. Out of the land he, Nimrod, went forth into Assyria, and built Nineveh, Rehoboth-ir, Calah, and Resen, which is between Nineveh and Calah. All these suburbs combined to form the great city. And Egypt, Mizraim, became the father of Ludim, Anamim, Lehabim, Naphtuhim, Gath-Russim, Casluhim, from whom came the Philistines, and Caphtorim. Canaan became the father of Sidon, his firstborn, Heth, the Hittites, the Jebusites, the Amorites, the Girgashites, the Hivites, the Archites, the Sinites, the Arvadites, the Zemarites, and the Hamathites. Afterward the families of the Canaanites spread abroad, and the territory of the Canaanites extended from Sidon, as one goes to Gerar, as far as Gaza, and as one goes to Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, and Zeboim, as far as Lasha. These are the sons of Ham by their families, their languages, their lands, and their nations. To Shem also, the younger brother of Japheth, and the ancestor of all the children of Eber, including the Hebrews, children were born. The sons of Shem, Elam, Asher, Arphaxad, Lud, and Aram. The sons of Aram, Uz, Hul, Gether, and Mash. Arphaxad became the father of Shelah, and Shelah became the father of Eber. To Eber were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, division, because the inhabitants of the earth were divided up in his days, and his brother's name was Joktan. Joktan became the father of Almodad, Sheleph, Hazarmaveth, Jerah, Hadoram, Uzal, Diklah, Obal, Abimiel, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Jobab. All these were the sons of Joktan. The territory in which they lived extended from Mesha as one goes toward Sephir to the hill country of the east. These are Shem's descendants by their families, their languages, their lands, and their nations. These are the families of the sons of Noah, according to their generations within their nations. And from these the nations spread abroad on the earth after the flood. Genesis 11. And the whole earth was of one language and of one accent and mode of expression. And as they journeyed eastward, they found a plain valley in the land of Shinar, and they settled and dwelt there. And they said one to another, Come, let us make bricks and burn them thoroughly. So they had brick for stone, and slime, bitumen for mortar. And they said, Come, let us build us a city and a tower whose top reaches into the sky, and let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered over the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the sons of men had built. And the Lord said, Behold, they are one people, and they have all one language. And this is only the beginning of what they will do, and now nothing they have imagined they can do will be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and there confound, mix up, confuse their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from that place upon the face of the whole earth, and they gave up building the city. Therefore the name of it was called Babel, because there the Lord confounded the language of all the earth. And from that place the Lord scattered them abroad upon the face of the whole earth. This is the history of the generations of Shem. Shem was 100 years old when he became the father of Arphaxad 2 years after the flood. And Shem lived after Arphaxad was born 500 years, and had other sons and daughters. When Arphaxad had lived 35 years, he became the father of Shelah. Arphaxad lived after Shelah was born 403 years, and had other sons and daughters. When Shelah had lived 30 years, he became the father of Eber. Shelah lived after Eber was born 403 years, and had other sons and daughters. When Eber had lived 34 years, he became the father of Peleg. And Eber lived after Peleg was born 430 years, and had other sons and daughters. When Peleg had lived 30 years, he became the father of Reu. And Peleg lived after Reu was born 209 years, and had other sons and daughters. When Reu had lived 32 years, he became the father of Serug. And Reu lived after Serug was born 207 years, and had other sons and daughters. When Serug had lived 30 years, he became the father of Nahor. And Serug lived after Nahor was born 200 years, and had other sons and daughters. When Nahor had lived 29 years, he became the father of Terah. And Nahor lived after Terah was born 119 years, and had other sons and daughters. After Terah had lived 70 years, he became the father of, at different times, Abram and Nahor, and Haran, his firstborn. Now this is the history of the descendants of Terah. Terah was the father of Abram, Nahor, and Haran. And Haran was the father of Lot. Haran died before his father Terah died in the land of his birth, in Ur of the Chaldees. And Abram and Nahor took wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife was Milcah, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah and Iscah. But Sarai was barren, she had no child. And Terah took Abram his son, Lot the son of Haran, his grandson, and Sarai his daughter-in-law, his son Abram's wife, and they went forth together to go from Ur of the Chaldees into the land of Canaan. But when they came to Haran, they settled there. And Terah lived 205 years, and Terah died in Haran. Genesis 12. Now in Haran the Lord said to Abram, Go for yourself, for your own advantage, away from your country, from your relatives and your father's house, to the land that I will show you. And I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you with abundant increase of favors, and make your name famous and distinguished. And you will be a blessing, dispensing good to others. And I will bless those who bless you, who confer prosperity or happiness upon you, and curse him who curses or uses insolent language toward you. In you will all the families and kindred of the earth be blessed, and by you they will bless themselves. So Abram departed as the Lord had directed him, and Lot his nephew went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he left Haran. Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their possessions that they had gathered, and the persons, servants that they had acquired in Haran. And they went forth to go to the land of Canaan. When they came to the land of Canaan, Abram passed through the land to the locality of Shechem, to the oak or terebinth tree of Moreh, and the Canaanite was then in the land. Then the Lord appeared to Abram and said, I will give this land to your posterity. So Abram built an altar there to the Lord who had appeared to him. From there he pulled up his tent pegs, and departed to the mountain on the east of Bethel, and pitched his tent, with Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. And there he built an altar to the Lord and called upon the name of the Lord. Abram journeyed on, still going toward the south, the Negev. Now there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down into Egypt to live temporarily, for the famine in the land was oppressive, intense, and grievous. And when he was about to enter into Egypt, he said to Sarai his wife, I know that you are beautiful to behold. So when the Egyptians see you, they will say, This is his wife, and they will kill me, but they will let you live. Say, I beg of you, that you are my sister, so that it may go well with me for your sake, and my life will be spared because of you. And when Abram came into Egypt, the Egyptians saw that the woman was very beautiful. The princes of Pharaoh also saw her, and commended her to Pharaoh, and she was taken into Pharaoh's house, harem. And he treated Abram well for her sake. He acquired sheep, oxen, he-donkeys, men-servants, maid-servants, she-donkeys, and camels. But the Lord scourged Pharaoh and his household with serious plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. And Pharaoh called Abram and said, What is this that you have done to me? Why did you not tell me that she was your wife? Why did you say she is my sister, so that I took her to be my wife? Now then, here is your wife, take her and get away from here. And Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they brought him on his way with his wife and all that he had.
Okay, that's all. Bye.